Welcome to Dave's Cooking Show, and for you today we have a chicken penne with a spiced tomato sauce. Okay, so as you can see here, I got about a pound and a half of chicken. You can even go up to 2 pounds if you like your pasta a little bit meatier. And I've cut it up or diced it up into little bite-sized pieces. And to that, I added the spice mix, which is 2 teaspoons of fennel seeds to be specific, 2 teaspoons of dried basil, a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of ground coriander, a teaspoon of black pepper, and again, just I kind of patted the chicken dry and just mixed it all around, and that's our spiced chicken. All right, now in a large pot with a heavy bottom, I've got about 2 tablespoons or so of olive oil that's been heating up. And we're going to add our chicken. And basically, you're just going to want to cook this till it's done. For me, it took about 5-6 minutes, but cooking times will vary by locality and the method. If you're using an electric oven, I'd probably stick an extra 10 minutes on it, 10 or 15. Just cook till the chicken is cooked through. All right, let's zip ahead in time. Of course, I forgot to turn the camera on before I deglazed it, but I ended up, the chicken is now cooked, and I ended up deglazing it with 2 cups of white wine. I would go with a dry white wine like a Pinot Grigio or a Chardonnay. I wouldn't use Moscato. Moscato's a really sweet wine. And now I'm adding 9 cloves of minced garlic. And then you want to give this a little stir. By the way, cook the chicken on medium heat. Once the chicken is done, crank it down to about medium-low. And then want to give this just a minute to incorporate. All right, now you want to add 2 cans, 2 24-ounce cans of tomato sauce. Or if you want the sauce a little thicker, add crushed tomatoes or some combination therein. And then you just want to stir this around, and you basically want to simmer this whole thing for at least 20 minutes. I ended up doing 40 because I wanted a little bit thicker of a sauce. And again, generally, the longer you simmer something, generally the better it tastes. Okay, we're bubbling right along here. This is about, 15 or so minutes into it. Now it's time to add the cheese, and this is a half a cup of Parmesan cheese that I pulverized in the food processor. And just going to mix this in and allow it to melt. All right. All right, as you can see here, our sauce has reduced nicely. And now it's time to add 1 pound of the pasta of your choice. Just for the namesake, penne pasta is the one I went with. And then just give this a little stir around. And I like to give it 30 seconds to kind of meld together and then kill the heat. That is optional. You can kill the heat right now. But like I said, I like to give it about 30 seconds to kind of get to know one another. All right, let's serve it up. Okie dokie. As you can see here, I've served up a nice portion inside of a bowl. And the next step is optional, but I like to do it. And that is a little dusting of some freshly shredded Parmesan cheese. And that's it. Chicken penne with a spiced tomato sauce. Done.